Hey everybody, how you doing? Mr. Bookman here, and today I will be reading The Way Back Home by Oliver Jeffers. Please enjoy. The Way Back Home. Once there was a boy. And one day, he was putting his things back in the closet. He found an airplane. He didn't remember leaving it in there, but he thought he'd take it out for a go right away. The plane lifted off the ground and up in the sky. Higher and higher and higher. Suddenly, the plane sputtered. Put. It ran out of fuel. Now the boy was stuck on the moon. What was he to do? He was all alone and afraid, and soon his flashlight began to go out. Meanwhile, up in space, someone else was in trouble too. His engine had broken apart, and steering the ship toward a flicker of light, he landed on the moon with a bump. The boy heard noises. The marten heard noises. Both feared the worst. But as their eyes got used to the dark, both the boy and the marten realized they met someone else in trouble. They weren't alone anymore. The boy showed the marten his empty fuel tank, and the marten showed the boy his broken engine. Together they thought of ways to fix their machines, and they got them both back home. As the earth was nearest, the boy went first. Down he jumped, right into the sea, and swam towards home. But by the time he got there, the boy was tired out, so he sat in his favorite chair just to catch his breath. His favorite program was just starting, and he settled down to watch. Suddenly, he remembered what he should be doing. He rushed off to the closet to get what he needed. Then he ran outside and shouted, but there's no reply. He couldn't be heard. The boy climbed to higher ground, called again, and waited. This time, a rope was lowered. The boy began to climb, and the marten began to pull, and soon the boy was back on the moon. The boy fixed up the marten's ship with a couple of rubber bands and a wrench, while the marten filled the boy's fuel tank. They said goodbye and thanked each other for their help. They wondered if they ever meet again. After a long, tiring night, they were both finally off the moon. The boy went one way and the marten went another, both on their way back home. Hello, hello. Oh, wasn't that a cute story about that little boy and that marten meeting each other on the moon? The boy got there by an airplane and the marten got there by a spaceship. Do you ever see a plane ever getting us to the moon? Let me know. If you believe an airplane will ever be able to get us to a moon. Or do you see us ever going back to the moon? Let me know with a thumbs up. Well, everybody, I hope all of you enjoyed this story time reading. And I want to say thank you very much for watching and enjoying. Until next time, this is Mr. Bookman, and this book reading is over.